Hey there, guys. This episode's going to be a little bit different because Audacity and the Audacity Recovery utility have been crashing like crazy on me. So I had to do the commentary on this episode post. Something I don't normally do. So I'll just watch the episode and commentate. And here we are at the pausing. I'm saying, welcome back, everybody, blah, blah, blah. And let's see, we have that snake boss from Solon level 2. And I think I missed my opportunity to get inside. Yeah, if I was inside the circle there, I could have really done a lot of damage quickly. But it still works from the outside, too. And he's down. Easy. So yes, from now on I'll be using Cam Studio for basic recording, and then I can use Audacity to edit. Because, I mean, if Audacity crashes after I upload whatever I'm working on, it's just a matter of putting it back in instead of trying to recover what I lost. So yes, now we have the annoying boss from Zenobia, who I hate so much, and he brought his bean pod buddies along too. Stellar commentary from the pilots. Ooh, wow. I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I did pretty good dodging there. Right until I took that hit, of course. Actually, they went down faster than they did in Xenolium. I believe that's the last sub-bus I have to worry about. We could finally leave subspace, or hyperspace, whatever you want to call it.
719 will begin mounting weapons now. Yeah, I guess I can tell my daughter back home on Earth who saved my life.
Weapon selection as always. Yeah, I think to trick you guys up, I decided to put the napalm on the right instead of the left. Just because. That poor pilot. If she hadn't mentioned her daughter, she would have made it back alive. Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to duck into the laser. I was dodging left and right to compensate for it, and when I saw that I was safely out of range, I went back to the right, a little too far. Ah, that's where that shot came from. First time I went through, I didn't see where it came from. That was just idiocy on my part. I'm surprised I didn't get away from that one. When I first played this game, I can't tell you how many times I kept getting hit by this part. Just do a clockwise motion like I did, and you'll be fine. That so far. Whoa. The napalm being able to fire backwards is really useful here, but as you can see, I'm getting my ass kicked pretty hard. I thought I wasn't gonna make it either. I've got it on tape somewhere, but I played through this level and I was down to my last hit. And there's the last weapon in the game to be unlocked.
Since the fall of Solent, FSF shut down the SSG for an indefinite time. CSL is totally occupied with analyzing the information brought back by the Solon survivors. 2 weeks ago, we lost all contact with Rezon. The federal government collapsed, and the Assembly elected a retired general as the new president. The new administration swore to annihilate QB and regain all lost colonies, issuing for the first time in Federation history an interplanetary state of emergency. The space fleet has since been gathering on L4 and 5, more than 4,000 IPVs and 3,000 SAPs, including the Silpheeds equipped with the newest anti-BWs. The most enormous firepower in human history is now in orbit.
I'm reading massive G-quake, sector 3006. Multiple quakes. It's beyond sensor limits. Something's coming out of warp.
And here comes the enemy. For those of you who don't know, Grazon in the Sega CD version of the game was a massive space station which housed a computer that controlled a fleet of ships. Since then, mankind has been using manned vessels as opposed to computer-controlled vessels, since if you hijack Grazon, you pretty much lose control of the fleet. So, yes. I don't know what Grazon's supposed to be in this game, though.
Officer's log 1028-0901.0030. The perimeter space is no longer ours. More than 10,000 QB vessels are swarming the Saturn orbital zone. FG and GHQ are quite certain their final objective is to devour and consume the third planet from the Sun, Earth. There can be no compromise, no surrender. The newly assembled Earth Defense Fleet is moving towards Saturn. The final battle is about to begin, and our victory may depend on the SA-77 squadron, comprised of the surviving Silpheeds from Salant.
Awesome sauce. This is one of my favorite levels. The music is just beautiful to listen to, and it's fun, too. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat a lot.
Begin mounting your weapons now.
As always, the V-Vulcan combo with Napalm is really all you need.
Stay as close to the ring as you can. Boys, this will reveal pretty soon. We do this right, so don't get shot.
I believe our objective here is to have the fighters move through Saturn's rings, swing around behind the planet, and try to take the enemy from behind. That's what I think, anyways. But since the enemy's already onto us, there's enemies all over the place, I don't think the plan really worked.
They're coming out of those rocks.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Help you more than you have to think what you can. Hey, well, get up to your map, all right?
Yeah, they're definitely onto us if they've got these... They've been here before us, if they've got these solid installations on the rocks.
I'm giving you any cover if you don't want it. I can't run so fast, I
Shut your mouth.
I have no idea what they ended up saying. Some weird banter between them.
You're going too fast.
Yeah, this part could be a little tricky.
You must have maneuvered.
We are under attack. It's flying faster.
Why, jealous?
I never noticed that slight buzzing sound right before the shot before. Then again, I never listened to the game directly in my earphones, you know? Headphones, sorry.
We're engaging with flying monsters.
Now, it's nice enough to destroy the rocks at least, but we don't get a score for it.
Hey, what are you doing?
Commander!
At least, I don't think we don't get a score for it. No, we don't. Now, right there, that tells me that there are 2 Flying Mantle units out there that have been taken over. Because you can only fire one of those shots at a time.
I'll take command from now on. All officers are being. Everybody all right? Warning! Warning! Large craft approaching. Attack and destroy.
And so now we get to take him on. Which begs the question, what happened to the other one?
Oh, God. We have got to do this. This is Control Zero. We are 24 sites behind schedule.
Now, you can actually get right up on that red pulsating thing. You know, I'm sure I'll do it in a few moments here, I think. Yeah, there you go. You get right up in his face. Of course, you can get screwed up by shots when that happens, but it's a good way to inflict damage quickly early on. Blow up now. That was very close. Well, looks like the party's already in full swing, at least some of it was. The whole blowing up of everybody. And we have a new pilot, yes. She's not nearly as vocal as the last one. And she doesn't even wish us good luck. How's that for motivation?
It's party time.
Oh, almost got hit there. Yeah, that's only part of the fleet. That's not the whole fleet. See, he just made a fool of what I just said. I think that's part of the force that slipped around Saturn. The rest of it must be coming from another direction. These guys, easy to take out with napalm. Just make sure you're ready to dodge, that's all. Boom. And some of the big ship explosions leave something to be desired, but it's okay. You want to be careful with these guys. Their shot radius that they release after dying is a lot bigger. But not that much bigger. I'm not even sure what I got hit on there. Yeah, I totally screwed that part up. Now, these enemies, those ships you can destroy. And you're advised to do so. There we go. The game does have a little bit of slowdown through here, but it's the slowdown usually happens in areas like this where it's actually pretty beneficial for you to be able to see where every shot is coming from. You used to be able to get through there without getting hit too. Woohoo! Light show, baby. And so they're firing smaller versions of the interplanetary cruise missiles. I don't know where they launched them from. But hey, let's make them my problem. Why not? Napalm makes blowing them up very easy, but it's the timing that's kind of tricky sometimes. Actually, almost missed him. Usually I blow them up a lot sooner than that. There. Alright, so that's it for this video. Catch you next time.